So this is my first co-ed tournament in 2.5 years since the pandemic, so it's been a very long time, and we're basically playing against some really good volleyball players. One of them is a professional volleyball player overseas, and you got these two other players that have played college volleyball before and are very tall, put up a big block, and definitely give us a hard time. So in this tournament, I'm playing with Kim, Esther, Falana, Marshall just hitting on the outside, and Mario is on the oppo right now. Very competitive day today. I'm still super sore from this tournament. So again, if you guys are new, my name is Bryan. I do educational videos on this channel and do a lot of highlight gameplays on this and talk about my experience throughout volleyball. So like I said in the beginning of the video, it's my first tournament in a very long while, and this team is super competitive. So we got Sherry with a pass, Josiah hitting out here. I'm putting all my touches in this video so that I can go over it and put my stats at the end here. So I was trying to block Chris right here. I thought he was going to go angle, but he managed to turn a crazy line shot here. That was an insane line shot. So I thought he was going to go angle, and he turns line. And Chris is very smart when it comes to hitting. He's always blocked me. You'll probably see him block me in one of these videos in the near future. But man, this team is very smart. We got Andrew with a block on Mario. And Andrew is very athletic as well. And he also sprained his ankle a while back, so he's playing super safe. But very smart blocking team. They put up a high block and they press over really well. And they're very patient when it comes to blocking. So right here, nice high pass for Falana for the back set. Looks like it was a little bit tight. So we got Mario for a roll shot right here. Bree setting to Chris off the hands. Falana, love playing with her. She's very aggressive on defense. Mario got through the block. Really awesome. Again, and it's also Mario's first indoor co-ed tournament in like years, and he hasn't been playing in a while. So we're all really rusty here. Right here, we forgot that a girl was supposed to touch the ball. So yeah. I was trying to make sure I'm not going under right here because I don't want to get injured. I don't want Chris to get injured. So it's important that, you know, as a hitter, you guys are not falling underneath the net. I'm really good with controlling my body and not going under, but there could be, you know, accidents happen. So you want to make sure that you are extra safe. That's why I'm really slowing this down to remind you guys to be safe when you guys are hitting, and to please try your best to not go underneath the net. I know accidents happen, yada yada yada. So we got a nice dig by Karen right here, and right here I'm going for hands or like the deep line, but it goes out. As you can see, the set was, well, so right here got a pretty nice swing here, but the block was set up so well that the defenders could just line up to me perfectly. Off pass here, and I managed to just hit deep. I was a little bit underneath the ball. Slow mode it here because almost ran into Esther, but luckily we didn't. So, you know, it's all our first time playing together in years, so trying to get used to each other's gameplay again. I'm just trying to figure out how to even play co-ed again. I got a nice set here from Falana. She's launching it to the outside inside the court. I didn't really full swing on it. I was mainly like, you know what, that's a really great play that Falana did, so I am going to roll shot on it. I also want to thank my teammates for playing with me. I really appreciate playing with you guys. We got Esther, Kim, Falana, Marshall, and Mario. Right here, Andrew hits a nice angle shot, and I try and go up, and he just cuts it right inside my left hand. And I totally forgot that I need to work on pressing that left hand out, because I knew I could have had that block if I just pressed that left hand out a little bit more. So almost had it, but hey, you win some, you learn some. And my goal with these videos is to make sure that I am just learning and seeing what I can do better in the next tournament. So that is what these videos are going to be for, very educational. So as you can see, we got really high blockers here. Josiah with a very high block, very patient, sees where I'm blocking, goes for the block. He probably already knows that I love going angle. And right here, Look at that. He gets his armpits over the net. And Josiah's probably like 6'9", really tall block. I'm only 5'8", so he's like 13 inches taller than me. No big deal. Just kidding. He's probably around 6'3", around there. So right here, got a deep roll shot here. And Mario with a very nice block on this stuff block. It was probably like maybe might have been a trap set, just right on his right hand, stuff straight down. It's pretty funny. So, you know, it's awesome seeing high level competition. I can hear like the people in the background just watching behind the camera are like, wow, this is high level competition. I want to watch them. Another thing about this game, this is, you know, the most competitive team that we played in this tournament, and it's really hard blocking them, as you can see. I feel like when I'm blocking a taller person, I may have to jump a little bit later so they don't see me, or be a little more tricky when I am blocking. So maybe I'll focus on that in the next one. I'll give my review on what I should be working on towards the end of the video after I take the stats, and I'm gonna make a video on what I learned in this tournament. So as you can see, I slowed down this part of the video because it was a trap set and they did go for a joust, but the person who always 99% of the times that wins the joust is the person that jumps second. So as you can see here, Marshall jumps first and then Andrew comes off the ground and is able to put more momentum on that ball to win the joust. So as you can see, he's very patient with it. Marshall goes up, boom. Andrew got that second jump. I just burped, I'm sorry. But anyway, Andrew did net, so we did get the point here. I was a little confused. I thought we lost the point for sure. Chris with an interesting set right here. Look at that one-handed back set. And same thing in this situation. Literally the play right after, you know, we go up first for the joust. So as you can see, Mario goes up first. Josiah waits patiently, and it's literally like 0.2 seconds. That is all you need to wait for in order to win that joust. And you know, their timing is really good when it comes to that. So right here, let's see, Esther got a ball up on the line. Marshall had to go for a tip. So right here, I played this video because I got the ball up, but mainly I saw Karen's push over. So as you can see, she has her left foot in front of her, so that tells me her hips are going to square up to this corner. It would have been different if her right foot was in front of her and she were about to set, because that would have showed that she's going to be setting the outside. But I think in this play they called a double on her. I thought the ball was fine, but you know, not my call for the meantime. But I just wanted to add that in the video so that you guys can learn how to read players when you guys are playing them. And again, this is a high level co-ed competition. Marshall with a very nice tool here. I don't know what this up was. I was trying to make sure my fingers were squared up towards Kim, but I had really soft fingers in that case. And Marshall very patient with going for that line shot, which is really nice. So if I'm rewatching this block from Andrew, he's definitely going straight up. He sees Marshall go line, so he tried to reach in a little bit, so Marshall was able to manage to get the tool. And Marshall has also has a very high reach when he's playing. Right here, I finally got to block Chris one time. It wasn't a stuff block, but as you can see, Chris's reach is really high. Josiah with an out ball here, just probably overreached it. But yeah, and you can see like Chris's reach is really high, so he hit the top of my hands. If he hit straight down, I probably could have stuff blocked him, but knowing Chris, he's a very smart player, and there's no way he's gonna let me catch him off guard like that, or any player off guard like that. So he's very, very smart, very high IQ when it comes to volleyball, and I've learned a lot from watching his gameplay. And in future videos, you'll see in this tournament, he did block me in our last game of the day. I thought this was really cool. Falana with a 360 spin, taking off momentum on that ball, which is really cool. I love playing with her because she's always in the zone and just locked in and always wants to dig everything, which is awesome. Big swing by Chris here. I did not know where to play defense, so I'm just like, oh, he could cut this sharp angle. If I go more angle, I feel like I would be in the way of Esther, so I just kind of hung out there. And maybe I should have gone up for the double block. I was kind of talking to some people that were watching, and they said, yeah, I probably should have gone up for the double block, especially, you know, in A pool. I think A pool, you mainly need a double block. The other issue is, since it's my first tournament, it gets a bit exhausting for my body. So right here, I saw that Chris was gonna go. He was committing to the angle, so I dove in. But his range is so wide that it's so hard for me to even touch that ball. I didn't even touch that ball, and you know, Marshall seemed to have lined up with him perfectly, but he just got the better of us. So right here, off pass for Kim. I got a very nice line shot. I'm gonna do a replay here without my audio so you guys can hear this swing, because it was actually one of my favorite swings throughout this day. Another slow-mo highlight. So I sell the angle, and boom, turn it to the line, just like hitting lines, which is really nice. It's easier when you have a solo block. Double block makes it a little more complicated to do. All right, so this is the last point of the day. We got a nice overpass here, and I just went for the block. Could have gone for the hit, but I think I was just trying to play it safe. I was trying to track whether that ball was actually coming over or not. I think it was a little bit on their side still, so my safest play was probably wait for them to kind of hit it and put my hands up there as a wall just in case. So yeah, anyway, here are my stats for this video. So again, if you guys are new, I got to see what my stats are, and this is basically the stuff. I'm going to do an overview on what I want to work on in the future. So, you know, hopefully you guys enjoy and learn something from this video. So if you guys are new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like the video for the YouTube algorithm. Enjoy these full-on highlights with audio now. Yeah.